Hi everyone, this is Lefty Dad with another fourth quarter Strat-O-Matic PC basketball replay. This time the fourth quarter takes place in Atlanta, and the date of the game is October 9th, 1973. And it's the Capital, I guess the Capital Bullets still, sorry, against the Atlanta Hawks. It's the only year that the team in Washington and Baltimore was called the Capital Bullets. Later they'd be the Wizards. And it's spelled T-A-L. Capital is spelled T-A-L, which I always associate with money used to invest in production and things like that. But apparently I looked it up, and Capital, T-A-L, is the city where the center of government is located, and the Capitol, T-O-L, is the building in the city that's the center of the respective government. This game has been very interesting. We're going into the last quarter, and both of these teams actually are lousy. They both have ended up having pretty poor win-loss records, but it's a fun game because they're both lousy. And they have interesting players. For the Bullets, Elvin Hayes is the dominant star on that team, but in this game, right off the bat, he got into foul trouble, bad foul trouble, and hardly played in the first half. And then at the beginning of the second half, he got into foul trouble again, but I absolutely couldn't leave him out. For one thing, there are only 4 players on the bench, and they don't have enough people. Elvin Hayes normally would play the whole game practically. So I have been playing him safe, and, you know, idiotically enough, the other players on his team have no block rating whatsoever. So basically, I've had this Kozelko guy guarding the rim, but he can't jump more than 6 inches off the ground. So it hasn't really hurt me. And Elvin Hayes was able to play the entire third quarter without picking up a foul. The Wizards also, or the Bullets also have Phil Chenier, who is on the bench right now. Kevin Porter's a great point guard, great on the fast break. Archie Clark is on their team. Mike Reardon, who would become notorious the following year in, I guess it would be, yeah, it'd be the following year, 1975, when he took a punch at Rick Barry in late in the championship playoff games to try to get Barry ejected from the game, but it was unsuccessful. Over on the Atlanta side, notably, they've got Pete Maravich, who was a tremendous offensive force, and also Lou Hudson. So let's get the fourth quarter underway. I'm coaching the Capital Bullets team. I really, you know, think both teams are interesting, but when I have no really allegiance to one team or the other, then I pick the visiting team to coach because there is a home court advantage. It's hard to win on the road in the NBA, but let's start the game, the fourth quarter, rather. They go right to Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes switches off, and he's being guarded by the power forward, but Hayes goes inside. Boy, he does not score, and Hayes only has 10 points, so he has not been an impact player. Jim Washington comes down, and he is it looks like Archie Clark commits a foul away from the ball, and they just go on. There's no one-shot penalty with a non-shooting foul in this era, which is 1973. Pete Maravich squares up for a shot over Louis Nelson, and he scores. So now it's a tie ball game. And let's see, we have Elvin Hayes working inside again. He misses again. Out of bounds. Louis Nelson gets a pass from Elvin Hayes. It's a tie score. Louis shoots from the outside, misses. Jim Washington gets the rebound. Here come the Atlanta Hawks on a fast break. Wow, Dwight Jones is able, that was very nimble on the fast break. Inside to Tom Kozelko now. No one can get open. Capital's going to have to reset their offense, and they get it in to Hudson, into Reardon, but he loses control. Now Atlanta has it. Dwight Jones being guarded by Kozelko. There's a whistle. Second foul on Kozelko. And that's 2 team fouls on Capital. Now Washington has it inside, and Maravich has the ball, and he scores against the Capital Bullets. Stolen by Lou Hudson. He drives to the hoop and scores, and now in the fourth quarter Atlanta has opened up 6 points of separation. I'm going to slow this down a little bit because this text is going by a little too fast for me. So we're at 9:42, and Kozelko, who I vaguely recall this guy, but he takes an inside shot, and he decides better and decides to try to get the ball to somebody else. But the offense is really sluggish right now. They get it out to Archie Clark. Archie Clark can't do anything. There's only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. They get it inside to Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes goes up against Jim Washington. A lot of contact. He can't make the basket. And Kozelko gets the rebound and clobbers somebody offensively. And I think that we've got to make a change here because things are not going well for this team. I think it's time to bring Kevin Porter back into the game. Let's move Chenier to the backcourt. And this Tom Patterson guy, I think his name's Tom, has been very impressive, and I think we're going to continue with this fast break. But I think that now we've got our starting team back in. Dwight Jones is inside. He's got an open shot. He makes a great move and scores. Wow! Now it is a 8-point lead, and we come down, and Elvin Hayes turns it over. Deflected pass. This game is really getting out of hand. Lou Hudson drives and scores. Well, it's hard to win on the road, they say in the NBA. Now, here is Kevin Porter, and he's going to drive to the hoop, and he can't hit. And there's an offensive rebound, team rebound for the Bullets. They've got to get their fast break going. If they can get their fast... Now let's see. Kevin Porter, he just doesn't take any outside shots. So he'll go to the hoop again. This time he scores. Okay, so maybe we can get some stops and get running the basketball. And but Dwight Jones moves inside, keeps that lead double digits. A great pass. That's what this Patterson can do. He's got, that's a 6th assist. He got a great bounce pass under the hoop to Elvin Hayes. Bracey takes a shot, a wild shot it says. It was not even close. Reardon gets the rebound. Here they come. Come on. Oh! Elvin Hayes gets all messed up on the fast break. I think it's pretty soon I'll be able to not have Elvin Hayes play safe anymore. Pete Maravich has the shot blocked by Phil Chenier. Hayes gets the rebound. Here comes Porter, and he throws a great pass to Elvin Hayes. This is the fast break we need to get going. It's a 6-point game now. A little under 7 minutes to go. And Lou Hudson has it outside. He's going to take an outside shot. Good defense. Yeah, and they bothered his shot. Here comes Porter again. Another great pass to Mike Reardon on the fast break. Now it's a 4-point game, and Hayes stops Jim Washington from posting up. Maravich comes around, tries to drive, but he's blocked for the second time by Phil Chenier. Phil Chenier, very impressive. Here comes that fast break. This time Reardon comes driving up the court with the ball himself, and he scores. Okay, haha. It's a 2-point game. And Maravich gets the ball. He's got an open shot. He shoots, but he misses. They've gone cold. Porter gets the rebound. And here comes Phil Chenier up the court on the fast break, and he scores. Tie game. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. I think that I can make some changes here with Elvin Hayes so that he can be a little bit more aggressive. Dwight Jones, he cannot score against that team defense. Elvin Hayes gets the rebound now. Elvin Hayes is coming up on the fast break. Now would be a good time to call a timeout. We do. That happens to be our, I think we have, I thought maybe we do have 3 timeouts left. Okay, so we are going to no longer play Elvin Hayes safe. And we're going to let Elvin Hayes be the block guy, and he's very good at that. And Atlanta is sticking with their team. Those are really their starting players. So there's another great pass from Porter to Chenier. Chenier and Porter have really dominated this fourth quarter. Washington knocked away by Patterson. I told you Patterson doing a really great job. Porter is picked up by Maravich. Come on, go to the hoop, leave him behind. Oh, Maravich fouls. Oh no, it's Jim Washington who fouled him on the help defense. Okay, I don't know how good of a free throw shooter Porter is, but he's okay. He's not bad. And there's a 3-point lead. There's a 4-point lead. So Porter only has 7 assists, but I think he's gotten 5 or 6 of them this quarter. Stolen by Phil Chenier. Phil Chenier putting on a demonstration of domination. Reardon is looking to pass the ball. Well, he's going to pass it to the Big E, and the Big E is under the hoop, and the Big E scores. Okay. Boy, this is a real turnaround of momentum in the fourth quarter. Dwight Jones inside up against Elvin, but he moves. He's covered by little Kevin Porter, and there is a foul, and they're calling the foul on Kevin Porter. So there'll be a couple of shots for Dwight. Dwight hits the first one, and he's got 17 points and 12 rebounds, hits the second one. Okay, so it is a 4-point lead with 4.5 minutes to go. That Patterson guy's getting a little tired. Oh, there's a great, unbelievable pass by Tommy Patterson. Once again, Tommy Patterson with his 7th assist. Now Chenier is guarding Maravich. He stops Maravich. Maravich has to get rid of the ball. Finds Lou Hudson. Lou Hudson drives, and Lou Hudson is clobbered by Kevin Porter, and that is Kevin Porter's 5th foul. So Kevin Porter has 5 fouls. Elvin Hayes has 4 fouls. And Tommy Patterson is starting to get fatigued. There's a free throw by Hudson, up good, and another one good, and it is a 4-point lead for the Capital Bullets. Porter brings the ball down. He is kind of tied up there. They're giving him a lot of room, but he's going to take that outside shot. Oh, and he hits it. He hits it. What a big shot for little Kevin Porter. I don't know how little he is, but Washington is going to have to look for somebody else. Hudson squares up for an outside shot, but he can't make it. In and out. Hayes grabs the rebound with a 6-point lead. Here they come, running up the court fast. It is Kevin Porter, and he can't make the basket, and he is really, like, he's not really tired. Chenier gets the offensive rebound. He can't tip it back up. And now Jim Washington has the rebound. Here they come up fast. It's Dwight Jones. Oh, he blows the layup. Mike Reardon grabs the rebound. Here comes Washington. Kevin Porter turning on the Jets, and he scores. Okay, they're starting to put it away now, but there's still 3:14 left, and as they say, that's an eternity in the NBA. Lou Hudson penetrates. He misses the shot. Elvin Hayes with his 14th rebound. Chenier comes up charging, and he can't make the fast break shot. Lou Hudson, they're only 8 points down. Chenier, again, another defensive play, another stop. He steals the ball from Maravich. Porter is guarded by Maravich. He stops Porter as Porter fights his way through the pick, and Porter is able to dump the ball off to Elvin Hayes. Elvin Hayes inside, up against Dwight Jones, and Elvin Hayes was able to score over Dwight Jones, a 10-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go. Elvin Hayes switches, covering Herm Gilliam. Gilliam drives around Elvin and banks it off the glass. Here is Phil Chenier. He comes around a screen, and now Jim Washington's going to have to pick him up, so Chenier's going to try to race him to the hoop. But great defense by Washington, and here comes Herm Gilliam charging up the floor, but he cannot make the basket. Lou Hudson is able to get the rebound, goes right back up with it, can't score. Washington gets the offensive rebound. Here's the putback. They're not blocking out, and he scores. So we've got 2 minutes to go, and it's a 6-point lead. Patterson is really tired, and now Chenier has it against Gilliam. I think Chenier's going to try to take an outside shot. He can't make it. Here comes Washington hurrying down the court. Washington goes to the hoop, and he travels. Looking bad. We're going to hold and use up some clock here. We've got a 6-point lead, under 2 minutes to go. Kevin Porter turns it over. Actually, it was Elvin Hayes who turned it over. Now, Maravich switches, and he's guarded by Reardon, and he scores. Maravich gets his 38th, we haven't talked about his scoring, 38 points for Pete Maravich, and now it is a 4-point game. It's getting close. Chenier is exhausted. Patterson is exhausted. Should I bring Archie Clark in? I think I will. I think I'm going to call timeout and bring Archie Clark in because Chenier is exhausted, and I think I'm going to bring this Kozelko guy in for Tommy Patterson. And we got our defense set up fine. So here we go, 1:26 to go. I'm going to try to get the ball to Hayes from the timeout play. And Hayes gets the ball, but Jones fouls him. Dwight Jones fouls him. So Elvin, they're going to put it in play. They're not ready to take shots yet. Now Archie Clark he's guarded by Maravich, and Maravich fouls him. So now he's going to get 2 shots, I'm sure. Yeah. Just barely made that shot. And it is now a 5-point lead. He missed the second shot. Dwight Jones has the rebound. Still a chance. Herm Gilliam switches off. He penetrates around Mike Reardon, and he scores on the mismatch, on the switch. It's a 3-point game with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go, and Capital will hold the ball. They get it to Kozelko. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and we're going to hold again and run that clock down into Elvin. He's got a great pass. He swings around to the hoop, and it just rims out, but he struggles back and crashes the board and goes up and puts it in. Wow. What a play by the Big E. Maravich is going to take an outside shot. Oh, and he draws contact from Archie Clark. So he could pull them within 3 with 4 seconds to go, and Maravich is not going to miss his free throws. There's number 39, and there's number 40. Okay, do we have good free throw shooters in? What is this Kozelko like? Well, he's 72%, not too bad. I think they're all Porter. Yeah, they're all respectable for the era. Okay, we're going to hold the ball, and 2 seconds off the clock, holding the ball. This is exciting. Oh, and there's an intentional foul by Dwight Jones. That's his 5th. Elvin Hayes at the line. What is Hayes is? Hayes is a 72% free throw shooter. What has he done so far in the game? Hayes has not made a free throw attempt. In fact, the Capital Bullets have only shot 13 free throws, and Atlanta has made 19 free throws. Okay, he missed it. He missed it. This is big. This is big. Off the rim. So now Elvin can make it a 4-point game if he makes it a 4-point game with 38 seconds to go. So Atlanta brings it up. It goes to Lou Hudson, the veteran. He goes to Maravich. Maravich, woo. He tried a hero ball shot, and he paid the price of a miss. And here they come charging up the court. Gilliam fouls Kevin Porter with 26 seconds. Porter hits the first one. Porter has 31 points. And Kevin Porter, he only averaged 14 points that year. Kevin Porter misses the second one. Dwight Jones has it. 5 points down. 23 seconds to go. And it is over. I'm sure they're going to go to Maravich. Timeout. Yeah, they're going to go to Maravich now. 20 seconds. 5-point deficit. Going to be tough, but not impossible. Herm Gilliam gets the ball. Wow, they wanted to go to Herm Gilliam? They're going to have to go to Maravich. Yeah, Maravich has it. He drives to the hoop. Oh, and he draws a foul. Archie Clark, that's his 4th foul. Let's see how we're doing on the bench. Chenier is wasted. And Maravich makes his 41st point. Now there is a 4-point difference. He makes his 42nd point. And now there are 15 seconds left. And we're just going to try to, we're up by 3. We're holding 13 seconds. And they do foul with 6 seconds to go. I guess now if Reardon misses both free throws, and they get the ball back and score a three-point play the old-fashioned way. They can move this to overtime, but Mike Reardon, what has he done today? Nobody's taken any free throws hardly. Probably he hasn't either. No, he hasn't taken any free throws. He is 8 for 11 from the line. Here's the first shot. He missed it. Here is the second shot. Oh, if they miss this one and they get the rebound, call timeout, get the ball to Maravich, drive to the hoop, and hope for a good and fouled. He makes it. Okay, now it's going to be really tough. Timeout charged to Atlanta, 6 seconds to go. Atlanta inbounds it, trying to get the ball to Maravich. Get it to Maravich, but Clark is going to foul him. No, he stops him. Maravich can't move to the basket. He's looking for an opening. He shoots it. Wow. He took an outside shot. Clark had cut him off, but he just made an incredible shot. He nails a big one. Actually, that was Hudson. I guess Maravich passed it off to Hudson. Okay, 3 seconds to go. 2-point game. I guess I could take a desperation shot and win it. So let's take a desperation. No timeouts. 3 on the clock. There's the buzzer. It'll count. Wow. Hayes took a shot at half court and it counted. No, it won't count. It'll count. It hits the backboard, but no good. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay, well, wow, this came out to be a very close game. 109 to 107. And in a back-and-forth matchup that saw the lead change hands 16 times, Capital topped Atlanta by the final tally of 109-107. Kevin Porter had 31 points for the Capital Bullets. Pete Maravich had 42 points for Atlanta, trailing 89 to 79 in the fourth quarter. Capital lit up the scoreboard on their way to a win, scoring 16 consecutive points against Atlanta. I knew that they were really going there. With the victory, Capital now has a record of 1-0, and their road record is 1-0. So the player of the game, Kevin Porter, because he led that fast break, 42 fast break points. Well, another exciting game. Please, if you enjoy it, subscribe to my channel, because I have an embarrassing low subscription rate. I've only had the channel for like 3 or 4 days, so I guess I don't know if that's bad or not. And give me a thumbs up and have a good day.